Guys, welcome to another Rock and Roll episode. Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire, strategies and tips and tricks and all that good stuff. And if you like what you're seeing, throw me a like, throw me a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Today I want to show you guys the reset I'm going to be doing. We're at the end of the 4th week of Reign of Chaos, and I am at a point where I'm able to do a reset and take 16s. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do here. So I'm in Danger Dano right now. It's sitting at about 6,600 loyalty right now. And I have 2 upgrades running for my base camps at the moment, which will take me to 6,800 loyalty. So I'm actually just going to see where we're at. So we're on a speed up hourly. So I'm actually just going to get these guys done. We'll just blast those off real quick. And then I'm going to show you guys the reset that I'm going to do. So the idea here is that I've gotten to a point where switching to the blue right specialty will allow me to take the next higher tile. I mean, currently right now I'm taking 14s. 14s requires 6,400. 15s requires 7,200. So I am kind of halfway in between the 14 and the 15 mark currently. Long ways to go to 15 without doing a blue right reset. And a blue right reset with the amount of specialization points I have will actually allow me to do the complete blue right to this point, which is going to give me an extra 1,200 loyalty. So my 6,800 plus the 1,200 is going to give me the 8,000 that I need to take 16s. So first off, like I've shown you guys before, very important that we go in and we get all of our processing queues running, because when we do this reset, we will delete all these queues and they will still continue running in the background until they run empty. I'm going to be processing construction materials right now because there's not really much advantage to processing base camp materials at the moment until I get a little bit more anyways. So we'll probably save that for our next processing reset. And currently right now I'm going to line up all 5 queues with some construction materials, and that will kind of get me some construction materials ready in the background. Just a little bit of a step ahead, as if you only had the 1 queue. So now that I've got all my processing queues running, I can go in and I can perform my reset. So I'm going to use my basic. I've already used my free one from the Imperial this week. I do have a basic sitting around, so I'm going to flick the switch. Now, if you notice, just so you guys can see this, your processing queues still continue running even after you switch off of the blue left. As soon as you stop these queues, they're going to disappear. So let them run out until they get to 0, and then harvest them, and then start over with the 1 queue that you've got. Or however many queues you've got. I mean, if you only need, for example, 600 loyalty, maybe you only have to go to this point to take the next higher tile. That's all I would do. And then if you have any spec points left over, I would either be putting them on the blue left to get the additional queues using the top, or I would possibly go into the green up into typically the hardtack and chipped marble extra production. So that way you can get a little extra materials. In all honesty, if you were to have 17 points on green up, you will get an extra 18% materials from your tiles, which actually then even a 12 will give you more materials than a 15 will. So that can be advantageous if you can't get to the higher tiles and you need the extra materials. So I've performed my reset. I'm going to go in and we're going to use the blue right bottom. The blue right top is for reduced resources, and I mean, we're not too concerned about the resources. I mean, we all have farms or access to resources, and it's not really a whole lot, so the advantage to using the top is pretty minimal. So the bottom is what gives you faster healing speed in the coalition camp. That's definitely a perk. I mean, we're all waiting for troops in the coalition camps, so the faster we can get them out, the better. So here I am. I'm going to go and I'm going to process or set up my blue right. We are going to take 16s today. And like I say, I'm going to go all the way into my blue right specialty, which is going to give me an extra 1200 loyalty. This requires 47 points, which is exactly what I had. So that's kind of why I was able to do this. If you don't have 47 points, you may have to stop on this one, which will give you an extra 900. But as for right now, I have 47, so we're doing all 1200. So now that I've got that all set up, we'll go back out and you can see I should have 8,000 loyalty as long as the game didn't glitch out on me. There we go. So I will comfortably, without poison, take a 16. I mean, I don't know about comfortably actually. The 16s, even 15s have been hurting quite a bit. But here's a 16 right here. Let's actually just... Oh, this one, Danger hasn't taken a 15 yet. So, you know what? Either way, you guys know that 8,000 loyalty, I'll be able to take a 16. Everybody should know that it's going to hurt. So that's where I'm at now on Danger. We are plus 1,200 loyalty. We've got the 8,000 and able to take 16. So I'm going to go scoop up a bunch of 16s, as many as I can. And then probably next week we'll switch back to process all the materials that I've got. But this week will be finding and taking as many 16s as I can, which, I mean, they're somewhat scarce, so it's going to be a struggle, but I do have a few bookmarked. We're going to get a go on this, and I'll touch back with you guys in a few days and let you know how it's going. Hopefully this helps you guys. See you in the next one.